Hello everybody, welcome. Okay, yeah, sorry, let's go back to Petalburg Woods for a second and use cut in that area. Yeah, no, I'm super excited for the Diamond and Pearl remake. Oh, okay, so full disclosure, that's what I was actually hyped for because I actually I looked it up on my phone. That's why I was like, okay, give me half a second because I wanted to see if there was any news on Breath of the Wild 2. And it looks like there was, and so now, like, deep down in my soul, I am mega hyped for it to watch that trailer because I want to hear everything about the new Legend of Zelda because I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan, and I know they're gonna. There's also the remake coming out soon. Of what am I thinking of? Skyward Sword, which I know everybody gives a lot of hate towards. But I personally thought the art style was gorgeous, and for that reason, I'm here for it. Do I necessarily want to pay full price for it, since I already own the original? Not really, but will I probably still do it? Yes. The Diamond and Pearl remake, I'm super, super excited for as well. I was kind of hoping that they would announce, like, be a trainer using this item. Oh, Miracle Seed, yes. Gonna get that to Gecko. I'm very behind in Legend of Zelda, so I'm excited to be able to play Skyward Sword. Listen, okay, so I feel like it's important to have like a good perspective of it. So I know a lot of people hated Skyward Sword for honestly like there's like three big reasons. First of all, some people weren't a huge fan of like the aesthetic of it, in the sense that it had a it honestly kind of looked like it was painted. Oh sweet, I successfully poisoned. Love that for me. It looked like it was like painted art, so it wasn't as hyper realistic as what was the other one? Twilight Princess. Or Nintendo Directs for Pokemon news, so that's okay. Yeah. That is true, that is true. I'm hoping for a lot more information on the new Pokemon games, because Arceus, I think in the last Nintendo Direct, they announced that it was going to be coming out in 2022, but they didn't say anything for certain. And I know Diamond and Pearl remake have set for, I want to say they said November, but they didn't release an official date. It's going to be right there for the Christmas season, so like I'll probably just like hashtag treat myself and give myself Diamond 8. I agree, like, okay, same, like, although I'd say in today's day and age, I am a huge fan of, like, some of these impressive graphics, because, I mean, like, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but personally, whenever I looked at, what am I thinking of? When Sword and Shield first came out, I had high expectations for Sword and Shield as far as graphics go, because, like, personally, I was wanting something similar to like Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild was a gorgeous game. I love Breath of the Wild. It's so much fun. And it's just very aesthetically pleasing. It looks hyper realistic, especially for like the constraints that are with the Nintendo Switch. But then it just kind of didn't. And like a lot of people I know brought up the graphics. Ooh, a tiny mushroom. Pretty sure I can sell that. They brought up issues regarding... Okay, cool. Thanks, kid. Sorry, it's a little scatterbrain. I know with, like, me personally, a lot of people were comparing, like, the tree in Sword and Shield to the tree from Ocarina of Time. Because, like, they were very similar, and I'm like, you know, that was, like, Ocarina of Time came out in like 90... No, it was like 2000 something. Like early 2000, like 2001 or something like that. And so like I'm like, yeah, the graphics should not be comparable in that sense. But at the same time, like people just roasting Skyward Sword because it was like a painted style, I was like, I don't get that. It was still very pretty. The big one that people had an issue with was the controls, because I would say I was actually ended up watching a YouTube video on it, like last night. Because like the Wii motion controls were still like, they were kind of buggy, and so they wanted you to use like your actual like nunchuck as like the shield parry, and like, you know, your Wii Wiimote control to use as the like the slash and attacks. And so for that reason, there were some issues as far as like how it was actually handled, and it got a lot of like crap for it. But I still overall I enjoyed the game, and I would definitely recommend if you've never played it. I think it's a great addition. There's my little weird soap opera. Hello, Nick. How are you doing today? Hype is up. 3D, yeah. More powerful system. I'm doing a-okay. Had to do some struggle busing, i.e., ooh, Zippy has another item. I never realized that, what am I thinking of? Zigzagoons, like I knew they had the ability pickup, but I personally never caught a Zigzagoon whenever I played Ruby. And so, like, I never realized how useful it is, because I've gotten, like, an Ultra Ball and a Great Ball from him, and, like, a Hyper Potion earlier, and I'm like, what? Like, look at that, that's cool. I guess it's time for me to go fight Team Aqua as well. Oh, it's you! You're the fantastic trainer who helped me in the Petalburg Woods. Help me, I was robbed by Team Aqua. I have to get the Devon goods back. If I don't, I'm gonna be in serious trouble. Well, you know, maybe you should watch your goods. But I will still try to help. Yeah, honestly, like, I didn't realize it's low-key broken, let's be real. So I'm very pleasantly surprised with the ability that pickup is. And agreed, Sword and Shield, I still enjoy it. Like, I really enjoyed playing it. But there's, as far as the graphics department, I think it has some stuff to be desired, and I hope they improve on that in Arceus. Honestly, if Diamond and Pearl remake is literally just a carbon copy of the originals, I'd be okay with that, truth be told. Even though I have like the original Diamond, I still would love to have it on my Switch. Oh, what am I to do? Let's give him an old man voice.
Oh, what am I to do? We were on our walk, Pico and I, when we were jumped by an odd thing. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Roar! Pico!
I don't know why I said that roar. That's weird, sorry. Yeah, I did like the DLC in Sword and Shield. What, are you coming? Come on, get some then. Okay, I will in a second. Dude, bro. Pokeball. Plus, I kind of want to... I owe myself one... Whismer. Okie doke. So, Whismer, I choose you. Yeah, I can definitely see that, because I know that was a big thing, like with the Pokemon Home, or that was, I would say that's a big selling factor for Pokemon Home. Sweet. Well, we have an extra Whismer. I'm pretty sure Whismer is the only thing you can catch in this cave, and I should have probably given that Whismer a name, but I didn't, because I already have Hab, and I have no intention of losing Hab. I'm gonna use Bubba for this fight. That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think, I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you, so you want to battle me? I do. Aw, thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. Oh, Pikachu cheeks. Aw, thanks, Viking. I appreciate the follow as well. Look at you guys. I do try to generally stream, if you guys are more interested in Pokemon content, I do stream, usually it's 2 to 3, but I'm gonna go a little bit over today since I had to essentially start fresh. today, so I'm gonna play a little bit longer. But usually it's like 2 to 3 o'clock at least on Tuesdays, just because how my work schedule is. Although next Tuesday, I won't actually be able to do that because I have to work. So maybe I'll end up doing Monday? Question mark. I'll update my schedule accordingly for the Pokemon Emerald Nuzlocke thing. That was a easy grunt to beat. Ugh, my career in crime comes to a dead end. David Senpai won $220. Can you imagine if this is how it worked IRL? Like, you just went up and, like, fought random strangers and they just gave you money? This is plain not right. The boss told me this would be a slick and easy job to pull. All I had to do was steal some package from Devin. You want it back that badly? Take it. Sweet, got the Devin goods. And time to return Pico.
Pico! I'm so glad to see you're safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, so you're David Senpai. I noticed. Sincerely thank you. Now, if there's anything that troubles you, don't hesitate to tell me. You can usually find me in my cottage by the sea, near Petalburg Woods. Come, Pico, we should make our way home.
I'm not gonna try to copy that Pico sound. I really need to get Beautifly to learn Gust before I try to fight the next gym, because it's a fighting gym. As long as it sticks with Pokemon. Double battle time. Have our Pokemon in Sword and Shield. I mean, basically. I don't know. I do hope that they take, because I know, like, I don't know how to describe what I'm thinking. So, not Dad. There was a lot of flack that they got for issues that came with, actually, Poison Sting will be super effective, so I mean, they got a lot of flack, and so I feel like they should theoretically, like, put air quotes around theoretically, take some of that feedback that they got for, like, where they lacked with Sword and Shield, and hopefully they improve upon that with Arceus and even, I hope, the Diamond and Pearl remake, but I am assuming this is a full restore on a level 8 Lotad, but I digress. True. Yeah, I still have, although it kind of sucks because if your game stops working, because that's my issue with my Diamond right now. I actually, like, I mean, I have the original Diamond, but for some reason, like, whenever I tried to turn on my DS the other week, it just was not working, and I was actually super sad about it, because I was like, oh, like, I'll just play some Diamond and just kind of, like, refresh myself on, like, this super fun game, and it just wasn't working, and I was like, maybe it's my DS, and I ended up plugging in, it was like, Pokemon, it was Pokemon Black or White, I can't remember which one it was, but it worked fine, and I was like, no, like, so it's my Diamond that was the issue, so I was like, sure there's a way for me to fix it, but I don't really know what that was, so I'm like, just holding out for the inevitable coming out of Diamond and Pearl, or what is it, Brilliant Diamond and Shimmering Pearl, something along that line. This probably is the pins in the cartridge. Oh yeah, I wonder what they're gonna, I didn't even think about that actually, now that you've said that. I'm curious to know what they're gonna do. Probably keep it. Okay, so they did. Huh, I didn't know that, actually. R.I.P. Puchiana. In hindsight, I should really put my chat on, like, the video thing. I did all that for a potion. That's fine. Although I don't think I'm gonna go fight those other two. I mean, I should, theoretically, actually fight them, so that I can just get... Yeah, no, it's not really needed. Pretty sure... It's a pineapple berry. I'm never gonna end up coming back here, so I'm just gonna take it. I'm not gonna worry about replanting. I'll replant them somewhere else. Testo berry. It's kind of funny how, like, I don't know if this is how you guys feel about it too, but there are certain things in like newer Pokemon games that made me aware of like things that were in the old game. So like a Pineapple Berry, whenever I read a Pineapple Berry, I think of Pokemon Go, because like they have Pineapple Berries in Pokemon Go, but I don't even know what pineapples do. Okay, it's a Pokeblock ingredient. But I think that's all it does. Oh, I apparently did not fight this guy. By Pokemon rules, check them out. Okay, X and Y is who they switch, so most than likely... Errol, okay. I mean, I kind of feel the same. I don't want them ruining Diamond and Pearl, but... I don't know, I feel like they're gonna... Maybe I'm assuming too much when I say I don't think they'll be able to ruin it, because I've been wrong before, obviously. But, okay, sweet. I'm glad I kept Bubba in here instead of switching to, like, Hab or something, because Low Kick would wreck me. Poison is so overpowered, like, as a whole, I feel like. Although that's also how I ended up losing my Poochyena, which was sad. I ended up using Poison Sting to try to catch it, and then I forgot about it. Ended up not getting to the Pokemon Center in time to heal it. Oh, sweet! Gust. Yes. I need this. What should I know what I want to delete, but what do you guys think I should delete for Gust? I'm leaning Harden, because the rest of these are offensive moves, but... Harden. That's where I'm leaning. 1, 2, 3, and poof. Gust is gone. Or Gust is learned, and Harden is gone. And this now gives me some kind of advantage against the next upcoming gym, which is good. Oh, how did it go? The Devon goods? You did it! You got them back! You really are a great trainer. I know, as a thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. Be nice if you gave me like an Ultra Ball or something. Anyways, I can't tell you how much I'm grateful for what you've done. Oh, by the way, that parcel you got back for us. Could I get you to deliver it to Slateport? I love how I'm a delivery boy. So, could I count on you to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Could you wait here for a second? Okay, interesting. So, like, full disclaimer, until, again, like, Pokemon Go made me realize a lot of things about Pokemon I didn't. I didn't know IVs and EVs were really a thing until I played Pokemon Go. And then I became, like, hyper aware of them, which is kind of funny how that ended up working out. Okay, so I got the letter to deliver to... And a Pokenav, sweet. I know sometimes you can get things out of the trash can. Is that the case in the Devon Corporation? Or is it a waste of my time to check all the trash cans? Yeah, no, I feel that actually. I want I want to be the very best. Like no one ever was. But yeah, no, I agree. I don't really, well, for the sake of a Nuzlocke, there's no way I can actually. Pokenav is working properly. Awesome. Now I can, like, rematch people whenever I want. Go down here. I think this is all that I needed to really have happen in this city, so I can make our way to Newport? I want to say Davenport, but that's not it. I can always check the map, which is going to be really nice. It's Dewford Island, Dewford Town. True. I honestly kind of did love the whole, although it's kind of dark when you think about it, like the whole concept of, I'm going to go ahead and save here. In, like, Pokemon Go, how, like, you essentially, like, once you catch a Pokemon, and then you just send Pokemon to the, like, I call it the candy grinder. Which is pretty disturbing when you think about it, because I mean, you're essentially, I don't know, it's just disturbing. When you really like stop and think about, oh, I got a nugget, sweet. I think I might actually go ahead and put this other Whismer up. We'll store Whismer there. What's a dupe clause? Oh, hi, David Senpai. You had a match call feature put in your Pokénap? Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. Okay, so now we got May. Oh, by the way, I passed Mr. Briney in Petalburg Woods. I guess he's on his way to his cottage by the sea. How's your Pokédex coming along, David Senpai? Mine's looking pretty decent. So, would you like to have a little battle? Not really, but I don't think I have a choice. I'm not gonna lose. Oh, plot twist, she's definitely gonna lose. Once you catch a certain Pokemon and it evolves. Oh! Catch a certain Pokemon and it and its evolution on other routes don't count. I really like that, actually. I might start doing that one. A Stun Spore. Because, yeah, no, that would be super convenient. I think, so like catching a Poochie on Route 1. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that in that case. I'll probably edit my Nuzlocke rules and add that to the list because I think it is kind of a pain. Helpful not to get stuck with 4 Zubats. Yes! No, 1000% agree with you because that's Loki was my concern. I mean, because look at it now, I have 2 Whismers. It's not a huge deal, but it still is like, would I've, oh, Swift, interesting. Would I've much rather have had a Tailo than another Whismer? 1000%. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, Torchic is the next one. I do want to switch Pokemon. I think I'm gonna throw Zippy out there because neutral. That's the one disadvantage. Like, all my Pokemon are like grass or bugs, so they're super weak against flying and fire type. So like once I get to, is it like the 4th gym? I think it's the 4th gym. I'm gonna be in trouble because especially with that Altaria, if it's, I know it was an oh wow, hold up, let me pay attention to what I'm doing. Ember. Oh, wow. Yeah, screw this. Now I'm gonna switch over to Ab, I guess. Yeah, the Dragon Dance Altaria, because I remember that one wrecked me in. Oh, dadgum! Okay, this is not looking great for me. Should I have not fought May yet? Do I not have a super potion? I do. Although, hold up, a regular potion will get me to 37. Stop using Ember! Stop using Ember. I need you to stop using Ember, because you're freaking me out. Any recommendation, guys? I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. I totally should have kept that stupid garbage Whismer in my party so I could use him as a sacrificial pawn against this stupid Ember. Yes, all of my Pokemon are super weak to Torchic. I didn't think this one through. I don't know what to do. With a heavy heart, I lost Hab. I don't have anybody with Sand Attack. I don't... Is this the end for me? Or Tail Whip may have a sacrifice to save the run. I know. I don't have anybody with Tail Whip. Because, I mean... Okay, yeah. Zippy Nose Tail Whip. So I guess I could teach Zippy Tail Whip. Or yeah. I could try to go in there and use Tail Whip. Because that would lower the foe's defense. I could go in and try to use Quick Attack, but I don't think Quick Attack would kill him. And I think an Ember would probably wreck Bubba, and I need Bubba for the next gym. But I'm not willing to lose. I'm not willing to lose Gecko. I'm not. So I'm gonna try to. Dang it! Oh. Okay. So he's the real MVP. Ah. Oh, thank goodness. Oh gosh. Yes, learn pursuit. Pursue my enemies. We're gonna get rid of Lear. With a very heavy heart, we sent Hab to his grave. That one hurt a little bit, actually. I hate you, May! I didn't think she would be that strong. Well, hey, at least we're getting a Grovyle. I do love me some Groviles. May is low-key the worst. I was doing so good. Cancel May. Look at my man. Look at him. So pretty. The best boy. Fury Cutter. Maybe. I don't know. Is Fury Cutter even worth it? Like, maybe get rid of Pound? What do y'all think? She is a contender with Torchic, unfortunately. Trico really is the weakest starter, but I just love grass Pokemon, so that's why I went with it. In hindsight, if I was thinking with, like, for the sake of my playthrough versus the sake of, oh, this is my favorite Pokemon, then I would have gone with, like, Mudkip. No. Yes. And I can always go to a move relearner. Oh, by the way, Mr. Briny, who I just passed, just moved here, so didn't know this, but Mr. Briny was once a revered seafarer. Well, yeah, true. X-Scissor is a good move. It is with a heavy heart. I move you, Whismer, and add Hab to our Feature of the Dead. I trained that Hab up from level 5. I got like 6 levels on that sucker. I can't believe I had to sacrifice him. Although it was the right move, unfortunately. It was the right move to sacrifice him, but it doesn't make it feel any better. I'm gonna have to level hard. Well, it's off to... Hold up, actually, let's talk to these people. Register people in our Pokenav. I want to fight you, rich boy Winston, because you have money. Yeah, thanks for that, kid. Listen, I would love to nab. Register the Pokenav. Then if I'm not mistaken... Oh, no!
Oh, David Senpai, you're here! You saved my darling Pico! We owe you so much. What's that? You want to sail with me? You have a letter bound for Dewport, and a package for Slateport then. Quite the busy life you lead, but certainly, what you're asking is no problem at all. You've come to the right man. Let's sail for Dewport.
Okay, Dewford. I don't know what to say. Dewport. Okay, so let's head for Dewford. Let's do this thing. And then if I'm not mistaken, this is where I get the old rod. Oh, David Senpai. Where are you now? It sounds windy wherever you are. I just heard from Devon's Mr. Stone about your Pokénav, so I decided to give you a call. It sounds like you're doing fine, so that's fine with me. Little does he know I've already lost a Pokemon. 3 Pokemon. You take care now. Dad Norman. Successfully made it to Dewford. Let's go deliver that letter. One of these fishermen. Okay, sweet. Okay. So I've got an old rod. Now I've just got to decide if I want to... Well, that was unexpected. A Tentacool. I'm not gonna have Whismur fight a Tentacool. But I will have Bubba. Carp. Honestly, yeah, I want to catch the Carp. What? Oh no. Okay, I totally thought that would do more damage than that. Lucky for me, I have a Pecha Berry that I'm not afraid to use. Gust be more effective? Oh, wow. Yeah, it was. Sweet. Yeah, so I do think I'm gonna get... I just don't know if I want to catch... Hold up 1 second. So the Hoenn map. Technically, like, this is Route 106. Like, this is Route 105. So do I really want to count my route... Get a Carp. I know. I want the Carp. Secretly. I really do want the Carp. But if I get like a Super Rod or something, like I can be more effective, you know, with my Pokemon catching. I'm not sure if I want... Well, hold up. Did I technically just enter Dewford? Because that can count as a encounter, right? Or am I just like trying to bend the rules to my advantage on this one? You guys have done Nuzlocks before, so I'll let you guys make the call. Since I'm technically in Dewford Town, if I was to fish right here, that would count as a Dewford encounter, not a Route 10... Not as a Route 106 encounter, correct? I think that's how I want to, like, use that interpretation. Okay, so I'm gonna use my old rod then to get myself a Carp. And work my way towards my special little, Okay, so what are we leaning toward? I think I might just name Carp, or Magikarp, Carp. Magikarp. Its swimming muscles are weak, so it is easily washed away, goodness I can't speak, washed away by currents. In places where water pools, you can see many Magikarp deposited there by the flow. Interesting. Yes. So let's name him... Maybe Carpy. Or is that too, like... Oh, no, I want to do Koi. Since he looks like a koi fish. And I know he won't look like a koi fish whenever he becomes a Gyarados, but still. Okay, so we now have Koi with us. Which is awesome news. We got a full party of 6. Still do have a lot of training to do. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, fight this guy, obviously. And then, which is all going to be Magikarps. Really no splash. So I'll let Whismur fight all these boys. I think what I'll do is on this episode, I'm going to catch my next Pokemon in the cave and then call it and end the episode here. Like once I catch my next Pokemon. So fingers crossed it will be an Aeron. But we all know how that works. Oh, a lovely 21. Okay. Yes, I want to switch back to Koi. Yeah, Koi is best boy, but is a girl. I'll throw Bubba back out here. Gus was super effective earlier. Or wasn't super effective, but it was very effective. Why is it that whenever I use a poison sting, it takes like 5 poison stings to kill, but 1 tentacool can poison me in like 1 hit? What Pokemon spawn in Granite Cave? Do you guys remember? Yeah, it's totally cool if y'all don't. Because I know it's Aeron, and I feel like I remember in Pokemon Ruby there were Mawiles that spawned there. But I wasn't sure if that's like a unique one. And then obviously Zubats. Geodudes. The one with the gem eyes. Sableyes. Yeah. Yeah, big mouth one is, what am I thinking of? That's Mawile. Sure, we can meet again, Fisherman. I just wanted to make sure I didn't have to use one of my items to heal the poison, but luckily I was able to get the Pokemon Center in time. Ooh, that's a good question about, what am I thinking of? About Nuzlocke. Am I still allowed to? Well, no, they like die, so and I put them in the PC, so I guess it won't count. Artist. Okay, so this is it. Let's see what. Yeah, I made a dead box. Let's head into the cave. What do I want my first encounter to be? This is it. I don't want to look. What is it? Oh, it's a Zubat. Oh well. It could be worse. I don't know if it could actually be worse, but at least Zubat, I think, can learn flying type moves. If I'm not mistaken. So I can use that as an advantage. I'm gonna try to use a regular Pokeball on this one. Okay. Well, we successfully caught ourselves as Zubat. While living in pitch black caverns, their eyes gradually grew shut and deprived them of vision. They use ultrasonic waves to detect obstacles. Okay, so let's give Zubat a nickname. I'm thinking Zuzu. Oh, no, don't put him in dead, because he's not dead. Okay, so he gave me Flash, which was good. So I have to defeat the Dewford gym to be able to actually use Flash. Yeah, we need to take Zuzu out of dead. He is not a dead boy. Okay. But I don't think, what does he know? He's a flying poison type. Supersonic and leech life is all he knows? Yikes, that's not a lot. Oh goodness, that's just not amazing, is it? I guess I can. I'm gonna keep Magikarp for the time being. That being said, I do think this would be a. I think this is a good place to end this episode, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. So what an episode! We successfully beat Roxanne. We went through, came over, beat. What am I thinking of? The rude little folks. Team Aqua. Made it to Dewford, caught Koi, lost Hab, and now we got Zuzu. So we're on the right path so far. But that being said, it is almost 4 o'clock where I'm at. So I'm going to end this episode here. Thanks so much for hanging out with me and following and just enjoying the stream as a whole. I will see y'all next week for more Pokemon Emerald, and if you guys enjoy other content, like, you know, I generally stream like League or Fortnite, sometimes do Warframe, that type of stuff. Usually do that later in the evenings, like 9 o'clock every other day or something like that. But in any case, hope y'all have a great night, a great evening, a great afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. And as always, I hope you guys continue to game on.